It's the 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Kia.
With Kenny the Jet Smith and the Big Aristotle, Dr. Shaquille O'Neal. This is Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Toronto Raptors as they play against the Cleveland Cavaliers out at Quicken Loans Arena. And for Cleveland, 2 games into the season series against this team, they're tied at a game apiece, looking to grab the edge tonight. Hey, we get a chance to check out DeMar DeRozan tonight. He has improved his game each and every year.
Yeah, his first step is explosive, and that's what's really separated him, and also difficult to guard. And because of that, then he gets to the free throw line, which enhances his game. So he takes less shots, scores more points, and more efficient.
When he focuses on what he does well, which is attack defenders, he's a force. He can be an elite scorer when he doesn't settle. Every now and then he settles for too many jumpers, but when he's in attack mode, it's like a killer pit bull.
Let's go over, and I'm going to keep you on a short leash. Let's go over to Kevin Harlan as we get ready for the opening tip.
It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, our game analysts, and from the sideline, David Aldridge. Eastern Conference battles always fun. This time it's the Cleveland Cavaliers intent on protecting home court. Last time they met was in Toronto, where they beat the Raptors, and they pulled away up 2-1 in the season series after that win, hoping to close things out here tonight 3-1.
I mean, no stress in that one. The game almost looked like a shoot-around for them. Amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
NBA players take real pride in silencing an opposing crowd, and they had to do it, and they were up to the challenge.
So Cleveland will get the first possession. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So the Raptors 5 right now. DeRozan and Carroll are out on the wings. Inside, it's Patterson by Valanciunas, and it's Lowry in at the point guard. Now here's LeBron, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Second chance shot, and here's Richardson outside. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Richardson's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Cavs. Lowry with the ball. Patterson, the screen, and there's the feed to Carroll. Drops in the tray. Carroll's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball.
And how about that for a response?
Didn't take them any time to get those 3 points back. That's the shot they wanted.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Valanciunas. He's coming off a 19-point game against Oklahoma City.
Yeah, a terrific defensive effort along with that. 4 blocks in the game. Huge lift defensively for them.
The shot's good.
That's just terrific team basketball leading to a bucket. Great feed, better finish.
James, the pass to Love. Back to LeBron. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Here is Lowry. The Cavaliers making the shot. Pass to DeRozan. Valanciunas with a screen on Richardson. Three-pointer, Lowry, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Jumper off the screen, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
you know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Now here is Lowry. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. It's Richardson on the wing. And it's Toronto with the rebound. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Yeah, they were just pounded on the inside, particularly on that backboard. That was a huge disadvantage for them.
Rebounding requires boxing out, toughness, and energy. None of that was displayed.
Back to Irving. On the wing, James. Thompson sets the pick for James. Thompson left side. 6 on the shot clock. Richardson dishes to James. And it goes down 2 points. LeBron's got 8 points.
That's terrific defense right there, but it didn't matter to LeBron James, who just drains it. He's a master of shrugging off the defense.
Raptors trail by 3. Now let's find out what head coach Scott Brooks had to say to David Aldridge. D.A.?
Thanks, Kevin. Look, tonight they're going to try to even the series at 2 games apiece this season. I asked him what the key would be, and he said playing mistake-free basketball. Those guys execute their offense with tremendous precision. We have to match that efficiency and avoid giving them easy looks. He's setting the bar high, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. It sounds like the most important number for them today is opposing shooting percentage.
As it should be. I mean, this is an opponent that can go through some very hot stretches with the ball. So they've got to do what they can to limit those opportunities.
Now, that's why I would go right at the offense. I'd be aggressive, physical, and I would do anything I could to disrupt their rhythm.
Tipped away and stolen by Love. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. That one goes in. That's 10 points for LeBron.
Well, you talk about rhythm. He's lighting it up in this quarter, fueling this lead.
Lowry kicks to Valanciunas. And it's Carroll in the corner. Lowry against Irving. Now here's DeRozan looking for his first basket still in this one. And the basket is good.
He is all effort all the time, and it pays off for him there with the second chance points.
The screen from Thompson. Irving against Lowry. Richardson for 3. That one doesn't drop. Now Toronto takes it the other way.
He hasn't been able to shoot for a high percentage this quarter, but he's still pushing the action.
For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. He kicks it to Thompson. In the corner, it's James. To the paint, here's Irving. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Just an example of what sets LeBron apart from everyone else. The ability to set up his teammates for easy scores while being so dominant himself.
Now here is Lowry. He has 6. He dishes it to Valanciunas. Tries a 3. That's good from Lowry on the assist by Patterson. And it's 9 points for Kyle Lowry.
And from 3-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
Richardson the pass to Love. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Lowry can't get it to go. Cavaliers leading. In the corner, Irving with it. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Boy, Irving decisive on that drive, gets the foul because of the intensity, taking it to the rack.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
Pirtle, he's checked in for Toronto.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line. And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
You know, it also gives guys a quick breather, too. They're expending a ton of energy out there.
Now, here's DeRozan. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. The shot by Lowry, no good. Cleveland leading by 4. LeBron outside. Leaner from distance. Irving with a clean look. Cans it from downtown. Irving's got 7 points.
Yes, his handles are mesmerizing, but don't forget, Kyrie is dangerous from 3 as well.
Here's Lowry, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
He has certainly done his part this period. Just needs to get a little more help from his teammates.
And here is James. He had 22 points in the win against Indiana. And there's the pass to Love. Feeds to Thompson. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for DeRozan.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
Clock at 4, and Love has it in the corner. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Love's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Lowry inside the line. And the shot no good, a bit short. The Cavaliers leading by 8. It's Richardson on the wing. Back to LeBron. The screen from Thompson. Thompson, a screen on Carroll. Love dishes to Irving. And another 3 for Cleveland.
That guy's not sure how many big men could have found that open man that quick. Great play from Kevin Love there.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Lowry kicks to Valanciunas and stolen by Love. One-on-one fast break. Here's Irving. He's looking for Richardson and finds him. Kicks it out to Love. Thompson sets the pick for Love. From deep, Richardson. A shot off that time. Nice D from DeRozan.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Lowry passes to Valanciunas and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Plays it in off the breakaway. Irving's got 12.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Screened by Valanciunas. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 14.
You know, completely in rhythm. He's been deadly from a number of spots, but too many of their guys aren't playing well enough.
Thompson sets the pick for James. Thompson up top to the left side wing. LeBron outside. The kick out to Irving. Just 5 on the clock. From the corner. Cleveland the rebound. Love dishes to Irving. Back to Love. Kicks to Thompson. It's James atop the key. Love outside. And it's off from 3-point range. Irving with the steal. Now Cleveland moving it up. Got a piece of it. Richardson with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. James wide open. Offensive rebound. LeBron James on the wing. Outside Irving. It's Richardson on the wing. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. James kicks to Irving. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 4th assist in this one.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Toronto calls timeout. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Yeah, I think this is a good timeout. You try to figure out some defensive strategies to cool this guy off. Now, you're getting absolutely torched. You tell your guys 1 possession at a time.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Laverne, he's checked in for Thompson. Marcus Morris comes in for Kevin Love. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for James. And Shumpert in there for Josh Richardson.
The awareness there, Kev, of follow, finding the open man.
Out left to the wing. Shumpert in the corner. Stolen by Joseph. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. There's 1:26 left here in the first quarter. Now Joseph. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. 6 to shoot. Back to Afflalo. Tiny the pass to Joseph. And another basket for Toronto.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you've got no objections to what's going on. Everyone's a fan of offense.
Now, here is Irving. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. And Laverne throws it down.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
Boy, they have a chance to put an end to this one before it even really gets started. That's how good their offense has been.
Here's Tiny. It's a 10-point game. Miles, that's for 2. No good with the wing jumper. And here are the Cavaliers. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Well, hard to dispute. They faced very little resistance. But still, you have to convert when given the opportunity, and they certainly did.
And the Raptors with the ball, following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Pirtle. Laverne grabs the miss.
Looked like it might drop for him, and you know, that has to frustrate him just a bit. That's one of his favorite spots on the floor.
Irving from long range. No good on the buzzer beater. The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 13. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And looking at what we've seen, Cavaliers pretty much in control here, it would appear.
I just really like what we're seeing from a defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
Well, you can't afford to show these guys the ball because they'll pick it from you quick, and that's helped account for this lead.
Raptors trail by 13, so the Raptors 5 right now. Patrick Patterson is out there with Pirtle. Then there's Afflalo. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's Miles in at the 3 slot. Now here's Joseph. Passes it to Miles. Puts up a 3. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Collison kicks to Shumpert. Back to Collison. Inside, here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
You know, and I'm not seeing any urgency out of this defense, especially considering the deficit in the score.
And here are the Raptors now, following the score by Cleveland. And Afflalo wide open, he shoots. No good with the triple.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Splitter is checked in for Morris.
Thiago Splitter.
Raptors trail by 15. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. It's deflected, and so the ball out of bounds. Splitter touched it last. Here is Miles. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Kept alive.
And the rebounding has been key to their success here tonight.
Yeah, they've dominated that category in this one. It's reflected in the score.
Now here's Splitter. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Cleveland moving the ball around. There's the dish to Shumpert. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. But they get it back. Hollis Jefferson and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Aaron Afflalo. The Cavaliers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. First one falls for him.
2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Raptors trail by 17. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
They set the pick. Off the screen. And that one drops.
Well, that's Aflalo's rise and fire ability, that he can get a glimpse of the hoop before dropping it in.
The Cavaliers leading by 15. Outside Collison. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Six on the shot clock. Fires the three. Drills the three-pointer. Shumpert's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Toronto's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Toronto calls timeout.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Tighten up and toughen up in the lane. Establish better position. Maybe even take some charges.
Love's check in for Cleveland. And stolen by Splitter. Now Cleveland moving it up. Shumpert with the ball. Poked away. Pirtle with the steal. To the middle. Here's Patterson. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
You know, creating opportunities right there near the bucket like that, that's always a priority. That's good offense.
Kicks it out to Love. Again, the Cavaliers score.
Well, you really have to like the control of Shumpert there. Lets the play develop and made the pass for an easy hoop. Nice.
Here's Joseph. Patterson a screen on Collison. Here's Joseph. He feeds it to Pirtle. It's good.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
The Cavaliers leading by 16. Out left to the wing and stolen by Aflalo. And now in transition, it's Aflalo. Here we go. Nice shot by Pirtle.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
Yeah, flawless fast break. Didn't slow down until the ball hit the bottom of the bucket.
In the corner, Hollis Jefferson. Back to Shumpert. Collison kicks to Love. Love with another miss.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Aflalo. And here's Love, after Aaron Aflalo getting his shot to go from deep. From 12 feet out, to the right side, to the middle, got a hand on it, and they get it back. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for the Cavaliers.
And this is a high-powered offense today, clicking on all cylinders, making things happen, and also good use of the 3-ball. It's just enough to keep the defense off balance.
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops. And some changes here for the Raptors. Jonas Valanciunas comes in for Pirtle. And it's DeRozan in for C.J. Myers.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Joseph dishes to DeRozan. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
You love the confidence, but that's a situation where they really needed a better look.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. Dishes it to Splitter. 11 feet out, and he hits it. And the Cavaliers lead by 15. And so here's Toronto. And Joseph kicks to Patterson. And Splitter pulls it down. Cleveland's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Hollis Jefferson. DeRozan defending. Splitter sets a screen. Shumpert gets a wide open look. He goes up again. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. A different look now for Cleveland. LeBron's checked in for Hollis Jefferson. Josh Richardson comes in for Shumpert, and Murray subbed in for Darren Collison. Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for the Raptors. Now, here's Lowry. 14 points for him, and that one drops.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
DeRozan against James. In the corner, it's Splitter. To the inside, Love misses the layup.
He needs to complete that opportunity. Really shocking he botched that one.
The shot by Lowry. Cavaliers with the rebound. Splitter's got his third rebound tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Outside DeRozan. Goes up on the wing. That's good on the jump shot. DeRozan's got his first bucket of the night.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
It's Richardson on the wing. Murray with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Cleveland moving it around. Just 5 to shoot. Wallace with it. Now Valanciunas defending. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Here's a look at the teams that have been dominant offensively over the course of the past month. Second, the Cavaliers.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
Back to DeRozan. Launches it. Good on the triple. DeRozan's got 5 points now this quarter.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
James kicks to Love. The drive by James. In the corner, it's Richardson. The feed to Splitter. From beyond the arc. The shot, no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Here's Patterson. And the lead is down inside single digits. Patterson's got 6. Now here's Murray. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Here's Love, and Love throws it down.
You know, just so smart. Kevin Love, tricky, crafty, you name it, he's got it in his game.
Raptors trail by 11. And here's DeRozan. 5 points in the game. That doesn't go either for DeRozan.
You know, something's off. His shot mechanics, perhaps, and they need him to shoot it well right now.
Here's Murray. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
You know, we're never opposed to a little creativity. Ooh, did he have plenty of that? The double pump, having some fun.
A different look now for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Splitter. And Morris subbed in for Kevin Love. And then for Toronto, Damari Carroll's checked in for Patterson. And it's Tiny in for Corey Joseph. Here's Tiny. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Valanciunas. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The Raptors shooting their first free throw tonight. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Murray, the pass to LeBron. Thompson sets the pick for LeBron. Thompson up top. Back to LeBron. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. Shot clock at 5. Thompson from long range. Murray once again off the mark by Cleveland. Raptors trail by 11. Lowry kicks to Carroll. And the foul called on Marcus Morris. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Lowry.
Maybe that great start in the first quarter took something out of him because his production has fallen off.
You know, after not scoring a single point in the first quarter, they're still feeding him, and he's showing his appreciation.
Now here's Murray. Pass to James. The screen from Thompson. James kicks to Richardson. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Yeah, Thompson just so focused. Even with the defense in his face, he still has the poise to be able to knock down shots.
Raptors trail by 11. Now DeRozan. 7 points in the game. Lets a floater go. He takes it up and lays it in. DeRozan's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, you really have to be feeling it to go with the teardrop. That is not as easy as that looked.
Richardson against Lowry. LeBron dishes to Thompson. James with it. He's got 10. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
Yeah, there are several ways that Thompson can be a factor on the offensive end, and he is still adding to that arsenal.
The pass to Valanciunas. He kicks it to Carroll. Back to Valanciunas. 6 to shoot. Lowry for 3. Lowry can't get that one to fall.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
I think he just got nervous there, guys. Not sure what he was going for there.
Laverne, he's checked in for Cleveland. Irving comes in for Josh Richardson. And Toronto also making a switch. C.J. Miles, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Carroll with a screen for Lowry. Screen by Valanciunas. Shoots off the screen. And it's Miles missing. The Cavaliers leading by 11. 1:04 left to play here in the second quarter. Passes to Tiny. Tries again. It's deflected. Irving attacking. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Yeah, guys, that takes vision and timing to put it on time and on target.
Raptors trail by 13. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
We've got 33 seconds left in the second quarter. And the shot is long. Well, the Cavaliers shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. And Laverne kicks to Irving. Morris, left side. Back to Irving. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Irving's got 19 points.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
You know, you'd be hard-pressed to find an area that's been a weak spot for them. Across the board, this has been a dynamic performance.
And so we conclude the first half. Cavaliers lead by 12. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
Come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson, joined by Kenny Smith, right there, and Shaquille O'Neal, he's right there. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He ended up with 19 points, 2 steals, and 1 rebound. What'd you think, Shaq, about Cleveland?
Well, they're getting higher percentage looks, good game planning. The ball is moving around. Guys aren't pulling the trigger at the first thing they see. They're definitely staying disciplined. That's a big part of what has them having the lead at the halftime.
Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Raptors.
Well, the differential in rebounding was huge, and it goes back to the fundamentals, blocking out and just maintaining position. Instead, they went to the lazy man's route, flying in the air, trying to steal rebounds. Well, that didn't work. No one is going to give you an easy rebound. They need to show some fight.
And in a matter of moments, they'll be starting the third quarter. Kevin Harlan standing by. See you, folks.
Welcome back, folks. So much to do here in downtown Cleveland. And East 4th Street right in the heart of it all. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
You know, we talk so often about making your teammates better, and his ability to see the floor and then make those passes on time in that first half was the key.
You know, I'm not sure the defense respected that as part of his arsenal. They weren't looking for him to make plays, and it burned them.
Raptors trail by 12. Love and Thompson, the hard rebounding post pair. Josh Richardson out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's LeBron in at the small forward position. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Outside Irving. James outside. Back to Irving. 6 to shoot. He dishes it to Thompson. Richardson for 3. Drills it from outside. Richardson's got his team on the board first here in the second half for Cleveland. Toronto shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Here's Lowry. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Oh, the former Longhorn Thompson really elevating for the rejection. Love the energy, guys.
Patterson, the screen, DeRozan, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. DeRozan's got 11 points.
You know, probably could have set that screen with a little more force, but it got him just enough room to be able to finish.
Irving kicks to LeBron. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Back to Irving. 5 on the clock. The 10-footer. And it's James missing.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
Boy, if you're going to challenge him in the lane, you better go strong.
The Cavaliers leading by 10. LeBron James on the wing. Thompson left side. Outside Irving. Love wide open. He fires. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And the foul on Josh Richardson. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Carroll. Here's Valanciunas. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. The first free throw is good.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Valanciunas hits them both. Here's Richardson. He's got 6. Outside Irving. Love the pass to Irving. Cleveland moving it around. Back to Richardson. Fires for 3. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Love with the screen on Carroll. LeBron kicks to Love. And Love throws it down.
Hey, forget that Love can get up and finish like that. Nicely done.
Here's DeRozan. 11 points in the game. Outside Lowry. The Cavaliers pull it in. They led by as many as 18 points. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that's the 3rd of 4 straight played at home. And Patterson kicks to Lowry. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to rally and get back into it.
You know, they found a way to compose themselves on both ends of the floor, and that's what's really powered this run.
From deep, Richardson. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
And the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Boy, both teams really attacking from downtown right now. This is a long-range battle at the moment.
Lowry can't get that one to fall.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Carroll against James. Here's Thompson. Shoots the 3. And it's Kevin Love with the 3. And now an 11-point Cavalier lead.
Boy, he's been dead-eyed tonight, and the whole team has prospered from that.
And the Raptors call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Andre Hollis-Jefferson, he's checked in for Love. Shumpert comes in for Josh Richardson, and it's Collison in for Irving. And then for Toronto, Pirtle, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Flalo comes in for DeMar Carroll, and it's Joseph in for Kyle Lowry.
And from an offensive standpoint, they have just been stellar.
You talk about executing a game plan to perfection. That lead has just simply gone up and up and up.
Here's Joseph. The Cavaliers making the shot. Feeds to Pirtle. Out to DeRozan. They need this. Nailed from three-point land. DeRozan's got 14.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
And Shumpert kicks to Collison. The screen from Thompson. Pass to Hollis-Jefferson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Afflalo with it. Picked up by Collison. To the left side wing. Joseph dishes to Afflalo. Great D that time from Collison. Cleveland leading by 10. The screen from Thompson. Collison, the pass to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Boy, that's a nice little flash there from Thompson after the pick and roll to get into space where he can finish.
So Toronto, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. And Patterson kicks to Afflalo. Back to Patterson. The dish to DeRozan. On the wing, Afflalo. Baseline try. Again, Afflalo missing. Cleveland's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. James against Patterson. Shoots from the right block and stolen by Patterson. Kicks it to Joseph. Patterson, the screen. Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from DeMar DeRozan. For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Dishes to James. Clock at 4. Fires at the elbow. They get it again. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Outside jumper. On the wing, Thompson. Another shot. It's blocked. Outside DeRozan. But he gets it back.
And Poeltl is always a threat to come away with offensive rebounds thanks to his amazing timing, especially when the D fails to box him out.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
You know, it gives you a chance to calm your guys down. Let them know what opportunities you see from the sideline.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Laverne comes in for LeBron. And Morris subbed in for Darren Collison.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
There's the feed to Joseph. To the wing right side. They set the pick. Here's Tiny. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound. The full court Hail Mary is offline.
Oh, my goodness. That's like temporary insanity right there.
I think he knew full well what he was doing. My issue is that he didn't care.
Now, here is Morris. Laverne dishes to Morris. Thompson inside. The pass to Hollis Jefferson. And Laverne kicks to Shumpert. There's Hollis Jefferson. And another miss by Cleveland.
Almost seemed like he was overthinking that shot. Such a wide open look.
Pass to Tyler. Fires from deep. He can't hit that time. Cavaliers go the other way with it. They led by as many as 18 points. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Down low, and it's going to be a 3-second call. And look now at the various locations of the shots taken so far.
And looking at this shot chart, you can't help but feel that this entire team has played passively on offense. There has been little to nothing going on at the rim or in the paint for that matter. And when you don't attack the defense and put pressure on them down low, you are making life far too easy.
And here is Joseph. And there's a whistle that goes on Iman Shumpert. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Joseph, the pass to Aflalo. And that's in. Nice feet on the play. Aflalo's got 7.
You know, Aflalo's got the versatile ability to score inside and out, a threat from anywhere on the court.
Back to Shumpert. Laverne passes to Hollis Jefferson. Outside Shumpert. And here's Morris for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Aflalo kicks to Joseph. And there's a whistle that goes on Iman Shumpert. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul.
Now Miles. He feeds it to Joseph. Back to Miles. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Now just a 4-point Cavalier lead. Thompson outside. Laverne dishes to Thompson. Thompson sets the pick for Shumpert. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. 6 to shoot. A 3 from Morris. Rebound by the Raptors. Poeltl's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Aflalo outside. He kicks it to Miles. Raptors moving the ball around. Nice shot by Poeltl.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Hollis Jefferson. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Still unable to connect this quarter. Really looks frustrated. Just needs to try and stay calm.
And here's a follow for three.
He had a make from downtown in the first half, but no threes since then.
Morris outside. He dishes it to Thompson to stop the drought. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Well, Thompson, just a spectacular athlete and so muscular. He is so crafty on how he draws fouls while shooting.
For Cleveland, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Thompson. A different look now for Cleveland. Kevin Love's checked in for Laverne. Josh Richardson comes in for Marcus Morris. And Irving subbed in for Hollis Jefferson. Damari Carroll's checked in for Toronto. Lowry comes in for Corey Joseph. Here's Carroll. And the layup's good off the glass. Carroll's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, terrific reaction to that missed shot. Reads right where it comes off the glass for the putback.
Outside Irving. And Love throws it down.
But Kyrie doing his thing out there, setting up his teammates. A point guard in every sense of the word.
Raptors trail by 3. Here's the screen. Feeds it to Miles. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Cavaliers shooting 37% so far in the third quarter. And they're not satisfied with this lack of offensive execution. Outside Irving. Kicks it out to Richardson. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Cavaliers on top. They lead by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Lowry and DeRozan, the core of this team at the guard spots. C.J. Miles is out there with Damari Carroll. And it's Poeltl in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. James, the pass to Love. And it's Miles with the rebound.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
Yeah, he has the innate ability to change shots. What a competitor.
And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists in the game. Love with the screen on Lowry. Irving kicks to Love.
Love so crafty near the rim, getting his man to get physical with him. Just a master of drawing contact.
That free throw good from Kevin Love. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Poeltl. Both free throws good from Kevin Love.
Among the league's big men, he stands out for his free throw shooting. He's always steady there.
Irving against Lowry. And he converts the layup. Lowry's got it all tied up now for the Raptors.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
No, frankly, you shouldn't get them. He is not the player that you want to let beat you. That could be a costly mistake for this D.
It's blocked. Now running, here comes Lowry pushing the ball up. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. Cavaliers making a switch here. Burns checked in. Here's Miles. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Cavaliers shooting with confidence. 50% from the field so far. Here's James. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Well, even the best defense can't stop LeBron James from draining shots in the paint like there. He is just so gifted that close to the rim.
Now, here's DeRozan. Screened by Valanciunas. In the corner, Miles with it. Miles with another miss.
Boy, coach drew up a great play to get the wide open look. Perfect shot in that situation. He thought he had it.
And James gets it to go.
There's no question he's one of the more gifted offensive players in this league. More evidence of that right here.
Here's Lowry. Following the basket by LeBron James. Good on the bucket. Here's Irving. It's a pick by Love. Irving kicks to Richardson. It's a pick by Love. 5 on the clock. Richardson dishes to Irving. Takes a shot at the elbow. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Lowry passes to Valanciunas. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Laverne's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Out to the right wing. It's Richardson on the wing. DeRozan defending. And here's Love for 3. Kicks it out to Richardson. From beyond the arc. And it's Miles with the rebound.
Boy, in the latter stages, his shot is off. At least they're still winning.
Lowry with the ball. And DeRozan kicks to Lowry. Here's Valanciunas. Yes! And the foul. That one on Love.
It's starting to look like a repeat of last night, guys. He's battling really hard out there.
Oh, he sure is. I mean, these past 2 games, his energy level has been sensational. Whether it's a putback like that or other hustle plays, he's been everywhere.
Patterson, he's checked in for C.J. Miles. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. LeBron kicks to Laverne. LeBron against Carroll. LeBron dishes to Laverne. Here's Richardson. Kicks to LeBron. Traps in the tray. James has got 9 points here in the second half.
If LeBron's three-point game is going, turn the lights out. It's over.
Now here's Valanciunas, defended by Laverne. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist from DeRozan. DeRozan's got assist number 5 here tonight. James, the pass to Irving. The dish to Richardson. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swinger.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Now, here's Lowry. Dishes it to Valanciunas. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
I think that's a case of nerves right there, guys. That was a pretty bad decision.
Cleveland leading by 3. The feed to Richardson. Love outside. James kicks to Richardson. Back to James. From 13. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got rebound number 8 now on the night. DeRozan dishes to Lowry. Back to DeRozan. Outside Lowry. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lowry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Carroll against LeBron. Now the pass to Irving. Feeds it to Richardson. On the wing, Irving. That shot off, so the Raptors will take it the other way. Outside Lowry. And it's Carroll in the corner. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. It's tipped. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. It's good. And that's 21 points for LeBron.
What a huge boost he's giving them here. 4 or 5 in this fourth quarter has come up big.
Valanciunas with a screen on Irving. Three-pointer, Lowry. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They led by as many as 18 points. Outside Irving. In the corner, it's Richardson. Back to Irving. Cleveland moving the ball around. James, the pass to Irving. He feeds it to LeBron. From deep, Richardson. It's rebounded by Kyle Lowry. Toronto trailing. Passes it to Patterson. And here's DeRozan to take the lead. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. Well, the Cavaliers shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. James outside. Back to Irving. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Yeah, Kyrie coming to play today. So good at finding ways to step up his game.
Now, here's DeRozan. Down low. No good from Valanciunas. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Irving kicks to Thompson. Pass to Richardson. On the wing, James. Carroll covering. Richardson, good.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
Raptors trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. And stolen by Love. James against Carroll. Love kicks to Irving. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss. Love outside. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Irving dishes to Richardson. Pass to Love. To the middle. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Now Carroll. He kicks it to DeRozan. And they get it. And the layup is good. DeRozan's got 12 points here in the second half.
That's what this team needs right now. Solid scoring chances.
Exactly. This isn't the time to settle for jumpers. If they have a chance to attack the rim, they've got to do it.
Now here's LeBron. He dishes it to Love. Thompson passes to Love. The screen from Thompson. Irving with it. Love with the screen on Lowry. Irving kicks to Love. The second chance effort. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
You know, I think they need to send more bodies to the boards at the offensive end. They had a good thing going there in that first half.
And you know, if you foul Love, he's going to make you pay at the free throw line.
Here is Lowry. Patterson, the screen. Back to DeRozan. That doesn't go either for DeRozan.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Richardson. And now an 11-point Cavalier lead. For Toronto, they've gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. And the Raptors call time here.
And really just trying to take the wind out of their sails here, I think. You know, they're on the wrong end of a run and need to just kind of exhale.
You know, I think some of it may be a matter of X's and O's, but a lot of it is matching the effort level of your competition.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Scott Brooks had to say to his team. He is not happy with the turnovers. He said, we have got to get some shots. It's as simple as that, guys. Play smart and value the basketball. We'll see if the message sunk in, Kevin.
LeBron kicks to Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam. That gives him the double-double, 11 points and 12 rebounds.
I'm not sure there is a right way to defend LeBron in pick-and-roll situations. He'll score it, or he's going to set up a teammate, turn the lights out.
Took him no time at all on that one. DeRozan's got 24 points.
He got himself into space behind the arc, and the D never picked him back up. Boy, you can't lose him.
It's stolen by Carroll. And Patterson kicks to Lowry. And it's off from three-point range. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Love with the screen on Lowry. Bobbed up there for Love. That one misses.
It's hard not to go for it when you see the chance for that alley-oop.
So much of this game is played loose above the rim, but you still have to convert to count it.
It's hauled in by LeBron. Cleveland leading by 10.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Cavaliers.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
And not only are they on their way to winning this game, this also gives them a win in the season series. And maybe it goes without saying, but they had no answer for Kevin Love. He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Just 5 to shoot, and it's Richardson slamming it down.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
You can feel the love that this crowd has for them. I think the passion of their supporters made a huge difference in tonight's outcome.
Toronto calls timeout. They're losing by 10. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. .29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Toronto working the ball around now. Lowry dishes to Afflalo. And again, no good by Toronto. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 17-7 run. Splitter kicks to Murray. The dish to Morris. Back to Splitter. The feed to Murray. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, LeBron. Congrats on the win. What did you like best about the way your team played tonight?
Came out with a lot of intensity. Offensively, we moved the ball, and everyone was involved. And defensively, try to get as many stops as possible, and we was able to do that.
Thanks for your time, LeBron. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now we'll go to the studio with the award-winning Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
And Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Love.
Oh boy, he has the arena rocking tonight with the show he put on. That's one of the best performances I've seen from him. Something just clicked. I don't know what it was. It just all came together.
He was just having a ball out there, making big plays up and down the court. It didn't matter who or what defensive scheme was on him. He just took the challenge and gave you the full arsenal tonight.
That's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. We certainly hope you've enjoyed the show, don't we, guys?
It was great.
Yeah. Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and for Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew. All 653,000 of them.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Hard-working.
A lot of people.
Yeah. The long line at the buffet, though.
Shout out to the T-Pose, man.
Oh,
I don't know his name, but I know his face.
I'm Ernie Johnson. See you next time.